So there's an old video that Wilt Chamberlain and Bill Russell were not impressed with Dennis Rodman leading the league in rebounding 7 times. Wilt said that was good, but not compared to me. And Russell thought of him more as an entertainer. Where I come down, I'm one of those people that has championed Dennis Rodman. I don't think there's been another player like him in my lifetime. But I can't go back to Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, because I was not around to see them play live in action, but I got highlight films and reels. But what I can do, based off of the highlights and reels, is say this. Rodman outworked people, and it was a different way of describing him as a boardsmith. It's kind of like how you would look at Steph Curry as a tweener guard, where you can't say pure point, can't say pure shooting. That's kind of how Rodman was, because he wasn't a pure, and he gave you like a positionless kind of skill set, but it was effective. Now, if I take all this into consideration, two things can be true at the same time. Wilt and Russell were better players and better rebounders than him, and they rightfully have more distinction than him. However, for his era and for his talent and what he did, there was no one else like him. So two things can be true. Is it the old guard hating? No, they're not hating, because they had to rebound, pass the ball, score the ball, and lead their team. He wasn't asked to be a leader, even though he had leadership tendencies and qualities. But he was basically asked to do one thing. That's where they might have fault with. And plus the theatrics, and of course taking the charges and the flops, and also the volleyball taps, and the hustle plays, which are essential. That's why you can't really totally diss him. You can't diss him for his era. Now, against Chamberlain and the likes of Chamberlain, the likes of Bill Russell, and even the likes of Moses Malone, maybe if you say Wes Unseld, some guys like that were body bangers, you'll probably get a stronger case against him. But against, his era, he was one of one. But I understand why Chamberlain and Russell ain't feeling him, because from a strategic stylist perspective, he wasn't on par with what they did. It was totally different. So when you look at it from totality, it's different. If I'm looking at it from, what they did, he don't really compare, because they gave you they were a completely different anomaly. But I get it. I get it on both sides. And I understand why they wouldn't necessarily be feeling him as a rebounder. But it was a different way that he did what he did. And it was a different aura of rebounding. It wasn't like a traditional. So again, people are going to look at it differently, because it's going to hit completely differently. And I so get it. I'm not even, these sort of things are almost comical after a while, because you got situations where, you're looking at cats, and what is your measuring stick? What's your mark? It's like, okay. So anyway, that's my thoughts and takes about hearing this. Came out recently on a Basketball Network. They were talking about it. And I like those tidbits. I like it when guys really state how they feel about players, not the sugar-coated, oh, everybody was great, everybody was good, because everybody don't be feeling like that. Everybody don't be feeling you like that. So anyway, this was good. And they broke it down based on criteria, based on, totality. But please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like. Hit that membership, because when you do request videos, I'll make back to you. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay true, stay woke, stay free, stay full. I'm out one time. Peace.